Hello and welcome to Channelcast Flash. Checkpoint and NVIDIA transform network security together. A conversation with IT channel leaders and influencers. I'm your host, Ed Hannon, and I'm excited to be joined today by Tony Sabai, the head of channel security engineering for the Americas with Checkpoint. Tony and I are going to discuss the role AI plays in strengthening the cybersecurity market, why Checkpoint's collaboration with NVIDIA is critical to securing AI cloud infrastructure, how Checkpoint utilizes AI in their solutions, and how partners capitalize on those solutions, and the future of AI and cybersecurity. Now, Tony, thanks so much for joining me today, and let's dive right in with the first question. What role can AI play in strengthening the cybersecurity market?
I really look at it from kind of four different aspects of how AI can strengthen the cybersecurity market. First is using AI within cybersecurity products to make those products better, and using machine learning and AI as a core function of those products. Secondly is using AI for operations. So AI SecOps or security operations. So using AI to make the administration of security policies and threat hunting more efficient and faster, especially given the cybersecurity skills gap, we can now leverage AI to help make the operations of security more efficient and more effective. Third is really kind of protecting the usage of AI. So being able to protect generative AI solutions. And then lastly is really protecting the AI infrastructure. When you have large AI infrastructures, you still need security around that, but AI introduces some unique security concerns when you're trying to protect a large AI infrastructure. So those are really kind of the four areas where AI and cybersecurity really cross paths.
Fantastic. This stuff is so hot. Why is Checkpoint's collaboration with NVIDIA, which is why we're talking about all this today, why is that collaboration so critical to securing AI cloud infrastructure?
Yeah, so our partnership with NVIDIA around AI is pretty exciting. And we've been partners with NVIDIA for a long time in a variety of different aspects that are core pieces of some of our scalable solutions within Checkpoint. And when NVIDIA approached us a couple of years ago on this, we were able to work with them and actually build a full Checkpoint security gateway security solution that actually runs on the NVIDIA chipset within the networking components of these large AI infrastructures that NVIDIA is building with their servers. And so we have the ability to run a full-blown security solution on the actual chipset within these individual clusters within these large AI infrastructures. So we can secure AI, both at scale without affecting the performance of the large language models or the AI infrastructure. So, for example, Meta has bought like 650,000 of these servers. So we're talking tons of servers. So we would have the ability for a large LLM like that to be able to actually run 650,000 instances of our security solutions on the servers themselves. I'm not saying Meta's doing that, just they're one of NVIDIA's biggest customers. So just kind of show you the scale that we're operating at. So we've not only built a security solution into NVIDIA, but we've also made it manageable, where the gateways auto register and pull their policy down. So if you have a multi-thousand server cluster, you're not managing 1,000 individual security solutions. You're managing it as one infrastructure.
Now, I want to get to the sort of the meat and potatoes of this thing, because we talked about AI, we talked about cybersecurity, we talked about the collaboration, but I want to talk about the solutions. Mm-hmm. How does Checkpoint, how do you guys utilize AI in your solutions? Part one. Part two, how do partners then capitalize on those solutions?
Yeah, so we talked about at the beginning kind of those four pillars of where AI and cybersecurity really cross paths, and our strategy around AI kind of follows that, as we're using AI within our infrastructure. Our Threat Cloud AI, which is our brains that power all of the Checkpoint solutions, is made up of over 100 engines, and over half of those are artificial intelligence engines. And that's where we're able to achieve the highest catch rate in the industry with the lowest false positive rate. So not only are we strengthening our products from a security perspective, we're also making them much more accurate. We also have the AI operations piece of it. So we have our own version of Copilot AI, and we've cleared that name with Microsoft, so there's no trademark infringements on that. But we have a generative AI tool within our management platform that helps you with threat research and policy creation, and looking through your logs, and asking if you're vulnerable to a certain CVE, and we can look through the policy and tell you, in a generative AI manner, where you're protected, where you may not be protected, to automatically build policies around IoT, or around our threat policies, to automatically tune them based on what our solutions are seeing in a specific customer or a specific environment. We even have our WAF solution is almost 100% AI based. There's no real policy for it. You turn it on and it learns your environment. And then lastly is that our partnership with NVIDIA to actually secure the AI infrastructure. So we have solutions that partners can build into their offerings, around our generative AI protection, or around our protection of the large language models with our partnership with NVIDIA. And then from an AI operations perspective, we can help our partners be able to provide better security with less people, with less cost. So we have a nice path to help our partners monetize AI and actually be able to use it to help drive revenue and save costs.
Excellent. And then final question, and it's open-ended, so you can answer it however you'd like, but from your seat, what is the future of AI and cybersecurity?
I think we're going to continue to see a lot more in the AI, operations aspect of it, or the security operations, being able to make security decisions, based on AI, instead of having to say, oh, here's a problem, and then a human has to look at it. So doing more of the sort of auto remediation and auto policy building. We're also seeing the bad guys use AI. AI is allowing attackers to be able to create exploits faster, because they don't have to be programmers anymore. They can just ask ChatGPT how to, program something. But I also think that there's going to be some AI tools that are going to be able to very easily detect whether something was created by AI. So if you look at the deep fake aspect of it, I think there's going to be more and more tools that are going to be able to identify whether something was created by AI, and we'll start seeing, regulation and compliance around the usage and the sort of publicizing AI, and having those types of controls, both from a regulatory and a compliance perspective.
One vantage point would say it's scary. I think the better term here is probably exciting times. So
yeah, no, definitely. So
unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. But I'd like to thank Tony Sabai for joining me today, and I'd like to thank all of you for listening. Once again, my name is Ed Hannon, and you've been listening to Channelcast Flash. Checkpoint and NVIDIA transform network security together. Have a great day, everyone. We'll be back in touch real soon. But until then, bye for now.